Hey everybody. So it's a rainy day today. Um, my plan is to clear off this couch because the weather's starting to get nice. And this is where I've been dropping a lot of my eBay finds and stuff that I've gotten out of at the flea market. But I plan on sorting this right here, this tray, and the tray underneath to make I don't know, to sell on eBay and to make a lot of craft jewelry to sell on eBay. So I have this tin here for all the broken and pieces, parts and pieces. So it'll be interesting. I have a few boxes full of jewelry. I think where we'll start is this bag. I don't know what this bag is. Definitely have a lot to go through though. I do like that rhinestone prong set bow. I think I will I'm gonna put that in to be listed. This looks like look at how he has rhinestone eyes. It's made very well. No signature on him though. Take off this tag. That will go on my Christmas to be listed. That's a really good reindeer though. I would think that should have a name, but I guess not. I have this bin over here. This is the remnants of what I have left from that deal I got from Brian. It was one of the better, it's a nice Norway sterling silver brooch. So this bird needs looks like they have real pearls. Just needs one pearl, but I guess I have to make a 2-fix box. I'm going to put all the stuff 2-fix, and we are going to do a 2-fix video coming up. But all the stuff 2-fix I'm going to put in this little paper box. Nice little bugle. Sterling bow. I like this enamel sterling flat, or it's not sterling. I'm going to put the costume down here, the sterling up there. That's a big sterling and marcasite with a mother of pearl center. This almost looks like a cat toy, but it's a lady fashion brooch. I remember getting this. It's just made really well. It almost reminded me of like a Miriam Haskell. It's not signed though, this ring. I'm gonna put the oddball stuff in the middle. I think these gold-filled Cameo earrings would sell. It's nice that the one's facing left, one's facing right. That one's costume. A nice sterling Siam pendant. Oh yeah, the Art Nouveau lion belt buckle. That was pretty cool. I think all the enamel's good on this. That looks like a little Japanese necklace. Amber color. To me, that's like the plastic amber, like a lucite amber. So let's see, we'll put that over there. I think that vase needs to go on the shelf. Little sterling rosary. Oh yeah, that little like perfume snuff bottle pendant. That's a good one to list. This is pretty cool. It's a key that turns into a corkscrew. I have a little corkscrew collection. I don't know if I'm going to sell that right away, but it is kind of fun. Birds are having a good day. It'd be nice if this was coral. No, it's just plastic, but it's early. I kind of want to replace this stone. See how it's chipped right there? I'm going to put that in the repair pile. That's probably the reason why I didn't photograph it. Some more of those. I like the Santa Claus, the Bakelite smelling Cracker Jack charms. The reason I say they smell like Bakelite is it has that formaldehyde smell. Really good tie bar. I think I'm going to just sort the stuff on this tray if it's all in good shape. Little Celtic sword with a green stone. I think it says Wallace up there. Damascene pin. I always like how many different cats there are. There must be 1,000 different cat pins out there. Some of my friends have been taking their pins, like the butterflies and stuff, and they took a frame and put fabric in the middle, like a black fabric, or you could do blue if you wanted it to look like the sky, but they took all their butterflies and they pinned it to the back of the frame, so it kind of, like, you know, set itself up, you know, all around. They do like different little arrangements with their pins. I thought that was a really, really good idea. Because you could do butterfly pins with flower pins, you know, at the bottom where the butterflies are flying on the top. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, it looks like that's going to go into jewelry to be another little Damascene. This is going to be my craft lot. All right. Little mouse. I guess all these are pretty good. This is a sterling silver cowboy hat, the western hat. Really like the band around the top. That one's actually pretty cool. Probably 1950s. Put that with the sterling. I like how this is an artist made pin. They took the wire and wrapped it all around. It's kind of cool. Giraffe has a little schmutz right on his shoulder. Put that in the craft pile. I do like that enamel pin. I think that and this flower prong set I'm going to try to list this week. This looks like it should be a JJ. No, something else. I like the detail on that draft pin though. Mother of pearl star. So this frog has a little green here. Anytime you get the green, all you need is a little bit of white vinegar, and that will clean that green up on your copper or brass pins. This is made in Spain. It's a Damascene pin, but I'm going to put that in my repair pile just because it's easier to do it all at once. Do like that fan. I think that's going to go to another good mother of pearl. This is probably from 1920s, this pin. Really pretty. Man on the Moon has a nice silver. I think that one's good. Can't tell if this ear should have a white pearl or not, but I think it looks good without it. I'm gonna list that too. That cat. Cameo Bar Pin. This one's also early. You can tell by the clasp. Probably 40s. Nice lacquered made in Russia pin. Alright. Oh, I like the hummingbird. That one's really pretty. Fun poodle. It's missing one eye right there. It's to go into the repair pile. Stars. Yep, that was. I think I'm going to list this reindeer just because it's made so well. I don't really want to wait till Christmas to see what it sells for. Nice rhinestone heart. This is a Bradley and Hubbard oil lamp cap. Those actually sell for decent money, probably $5 to $10. Put that in the pile to be photoed. Wonder if that's Monet. Nope, Trifari. It's a nice white enamel leaf. Very, very pretty. I always like these artist pins. Has a nice little pearl in the center. It might be silver, it's just not signed. But I'll just put it in stuff to list this week. This almost looks like it's gold filled, but it's not marked. Little bonnet. Don't have as much craft stuff as I thought. Here's a sterling silver Mary. Put that with the sterling silver. Another butterfly. I have one of these listed right now that is in sterling. So they must have made a copy of it in brass. E.T. pin. I remember him. Like the turtle doves. Got that from that estate sale. The partridge in the pear tree. Trifari. Oh no, that was from Meadowlands Flea Market. Alright, so that's all good to be listed. This is all good to be listed. This is what I'm going to list this week. The repairs. All this stuff is checked. Oh, look how fun that cat is. I'm going to list that this week too. Definitely a happy cat. Let's see what's in this tin. This one has some damage, but it's probably silver. It's China. It's got enamel, but see that there's a little break on the enamel right there. I don't know what to do with that. A goat rodeo pin. I don't know if I've seen too many goat belt buckles. I think that will actually sell pretty well online. I have a bunch of belt buckles put aside. I think I need to do a button lot. These are nice early buttons for crafters, but I like how early the beads are too. This blue one's pretty great. My guess is there's a really nice mother of pearl carved. I guess this bucket was put together in the 40s. Alright, where can I put this so I can list it? I'm going to try to get that bucket up this week too. I thought I would have had more time to do eBay, but I've been running around trying to get all my stuff from storage in case they do more extreme measures of keeping us at home. Looks like somebody put glue on that, but it will make a good piece for somebody for crafting. What's that say? Emmons. It's kind of fun. Nice little flower. Here's a, looks like a ukulele or something. Nice rhinestone guitar. Whenever it has that, like, almost kind of reminds me of that old Trafari. This is probably made in the early 60s, this pin. With the way that plating is on the back. I'll try to list that too. There's a couple more pieces in here. I like the enamel umbrella. And this pin with the cranes is actually early. It's probably 1930s, 1920s. It has a nice early latch. Again, that's how a lot of the stuff before the 50s doesn't have this I don't know what you want to call that. This, it's like a moving latch. And if they do have it, it's made a lot better. But you can see that's just like a simple catch on that right there. I should probably take it out of the bag. Show you guys a little bit better. You can see how but it's nice. This one has a little bit of enamel still on the I guess leaves. It almost looks like papyrus, but I'm not sure. I just like the cranes. I'll try to get that one listed too. Wonder if somebody special made this guy. Nope, but this is probably a 1950s pin. If you look at, it's like an early has an early brass catch on it. Definitely a cute bow. Let's see. This was made in the 40s a lot. It's compressed sawdust. I don't know if this says how it's made. No, it's just a glove advertisement, but it was there. I'm going to put that in the repair pile just because the antique glue came off of it. three really nice glass buttons. And for an old coat. One more. I haven't accomplished my goal yet of cleaning off the couch. I've been adding to it. This isn't a good thing. Really nice little cameo. Piano belt buckle. I figure once it's all organized, I'll put it back in the tray so it's ready to go. Just sold one of these Pegasus with the purple glitter. JJ. It's a nice pin. I'm gonna add another carved mother of pearl pin. My Iditarod was yesterday, or at least the end of it. Nice little Eskimo. I'm gonna list him. The Siberian Husky. Kind of a pretty pin. A little bisque elephant. I'm gonna put that in the photo pile. He's definitely from the 30s, if not older. Maybe the teens. His enamel's starting to go. It's a really cute poodle though. Go in the to be turned into craft pile. This looks like a sterling silver. Yep, sterling. The chain's probably sterling as well. I have a bunch of these cake topper candle holders. Oops. These were the little Victorian glass buttons that I got. Really, I do like those a lot too. Bunch of fishing cufflinks. Fish on them. This is just an agate belt buckle. And I got the spare change also. I'll grab this cat. So even though it looks like I'm making a bigger mess, I'm basically putting everything on the tray so that way I can just stack the trays and the couch will be hopefully clean after I'm all done. This is the shot glass. I'm surprised. Bet this will do fairly well. It's got a few. It's got extra shot glasses inside it. Has 4 shot glasses, and it, probably World War II with the bullet. Nice pair of Jadeite Cufflinks. I'm gonna put those into the list. Gold-filled fleur-de-lis. That wire on the back was for the women's watch, pocket watch, so the chain would hook onto that. I learned that this weekend. I didn't know what that hook was for actually. I thought it was for a piece of ribbon. So I guess like this is a watch chain, and I guess somehow that hooked onto there. Pretty interesting. Nice lucite bag handle. AB crystal flower. It's all prong set. That's actually really nice. I think that will sell well. Good enamel cat. FDR Roosevelt button. Let's take him out and see if it's actually original. It looks like it is. Maybe not. It's made in Japan. I don't think they were. I don't think they were having it made in Japan. This is probably done in the 50s, this FDR button. Because we would have been in war with Japan then. Unless it's done right before the war. One more of those cute little flower. They almost look like Murano glass buttons. That's probably what they are, actually. I have a bunch of sterling thimbles. This one says sterling right there. I've been just putting them in a little pile. I haven't really been listing those as much. But the Eisenhower might be also a repop then. I gotta pop that staple. I'm not sure. Man of the hour. Definitely looks like it has some age. I don't know my political buttons that well. This is a pretty dogwood flower. Oh, it's a Joan Rivers. One more belt buckle. It's a nice abstract one. Still the goat is my favorite belt buckle of the day. Nice little insect on a leaf. I'm gonna put that in the to be photoed pile. Here's a pretty cat. Needs a couple AB crystals. It's missing 4 or 5 rhinestones, but it's one I haven't seen before. I'd say that's probably the most interesting thing about the pins so far is I've bought in thousands of them over like the last year and a half, and they all seem to be different. Or not all, I mean, I have had the same pin, but I always seem to find something different every time I go out that I haven't had before. Another nice cat. Looks like a Siamese cat. I'm going to list him too. This pewter mermaid I think will do well. I know mermaids are hard to find. Definitely it's kind of a fun one. Nice little money clip with cowboy boots. This is a sterling silver and turquoise band, so it just like where my thumb is, right there and there. The rest of the band is stainless. You can find these at the flea market normally in somebody's $2 watch pile, just because they'll look at the back, it will say stainless, and these Native American pawn jewelry watches aren't always marked sterling. But they are all handmade. So it's got coral and turquoise in it. It's not even really a great watch, it's just the band is very nice. One more, this is a Mexican calendar, or Incan calendar. I like how the back is done too. I think I'm going to list this sake bottle this week, so I'm going to put that on here. This is a Krementz bracelet. Those always do fairly well. This is a sterling silver, and it's pretty neat because the abalone is inlaid. Made in Mexico. Very nice pin. Let's see what else is on this tray. I'm going to save this cross just to fix a rosary one day. So I'll put that in my repair pile. What's that? This guy right here is missing the one rhinestone right in the middle. I do like it though. It looks like a little apple tree. Nice little ream of Victorian buttons. I think there's 7 matching buttons. It's always hard to find the matching sets of those. I guess 20 years ago when I was buying a lot of that to take to New York, they were pretty commonplace, the Victorian buttons. Now it's, I don't know, I don't see them. Maybe once every third time I go to the flea market I might see them, and they're not always priced where I can afford them. I really like this Jelly Belly hummingbird. I'm gonna put that in my pile to list. Jelly Belly poodle. I can't decide if that had a rhinestone eye or not. I think I'm going to stick that in the repair pile. Give it a nice little blue eye. Another Joan Rivers watch bee. So there's a pocket. There's a little watch right there. Nice green eyes. I always like the little pins. Here's another. I knew I had a pair of those. I don't know if I'll list them together or not. Happy bunny pin. This might be MMA, like Museum of Modern Art pin. No, it's Crow. Put that in my pile to list. Me and my girl always have fun seeing whose pins do better when we list them. Definitely is makes eBay a little bit of fun. I think I'm gonna try to get these little Murano glass beads or buttons up. Alright, what else did I have? Oh, this is actually pretty cool. It's a retro lighter made in Japan. I don't think it's ever been used though. The enamel's pretty mint. Try listing that too then. The little bronze bear. I don't know if that's a signature or not. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that for a minute. Let's see what this guy is, if it's new or old. I've been trying not to list the newer pins. It's got a nice old back. Nice and big, this flower. It's very nice. I think it does have some age. Alright, I'm gonna get those up. wonder what those scissors would bring. Made in Germany. Alright. I think I'm about done. Just have to go find a place to put all of the... I have everything basically separated. Most of the little pieces of trash are I cleaned up and threw out in this bag. Got 2 more pins to take out of this. I think I'm gonna list this umbrella. This is actually a belt buckle. I'm going to put that in the crafting jewelry. I do like this ladybug pin. Let's see if I can take that off of this. Feels like it has some age. Probably done in the 60s. Really cute one. Just had some ladybugs this last week in the house. Hot Air Balloon Festival. Little election pin. I think I'm going to put all these in the craft pile. Alright, let's see. I'm going to try to list the goat belt buckle, the piano, the Mayan calendar, Eat My Dust Craftsman belt buckle. I think that's plenty of belt buckles to list. I want to put the other stuff in my storage room, so almost have enough moved to put that piece of coral. It's actually a nice little piece of coral in the craft bucket. Once this gets filled up, I list it as a jewelry lot for crafts. I always like these little mother, or like the celluloid handled knives. They do better once you have like 5 or 6 of them, and sell them in a lot. But unless they have advertising, some of the advertising ones do really well online. What is this guy? Oh, it's a little cat stamp. That one's kind of cute. Cufflinks. This right here is for sharpening your old razors. Twinplex. I like that it has its original box. This one's huge. It's a safety pin. I think that might actually do fairly well. I'll try that. That looks like the pearl that was missing off of that one pin. This guy right here. Let's see if it fits. It's a little smaller, but it is a real pearl like the others. It's an almost. I'll keep it in there. Maybe that's one that will see if this rosary is complete. And it's just dirty. I don't know if it will clean up, but I'll try. I like the baby crystal on it. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna finish cleaning off this couch, and thank you very much for watching. I definitely hope everybody's doing well. If you haven't yet, please give somebody you think is alone a call, even if you just say hi. So, see everybody later. Peace. Hey everybody. So this is a honeysuckle. It's got a bunch of the honeybees though. Definitely really nice to see that. Try to be quiet in a second so you can hear them. Definitely smells really good. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, please check out the BlueBusDave eBay, and we'll see everybody next video. Peace. Bye. You guys want to hear a lot of bees?
There's one in there. What?
They're all drunk, so they're not going to sting you.
Drunk?
Yeah, from the honey.